كاس الشاي ب30 شاب بدي أورجيكم مين الكينج ومين ملك الساحة.
This is my time. I'm coming back in blood to prove everyone what a real deal is.
I may be known as Lone Star's brother, but I'm here to change the game. So watch out for me,
I got a hit list of names that I'm coming for, and I will knock them out one by one.
Believe me as a 10-year kid, but I'm gonna show you why I am.
This is the future, guys. The next level of boxing. These influencers are going to take it to a whole new height, bring it a whole new audience. Don't miss the action, July 30th, Coca-Cola Arena.
The first ever influencer boxing event in the Middle East. 30th July, we're gonna make history.
Thank you everyone for coming on the last kind of mini notice. I appreciate Barasti, first of all. Thank you Barasti for sponsoring this event under certain COVID regulations, pulling it off last minute. A huge thank you to Barasti everyone. Also to all of you coming, all the fighters, coaches, sponsors. Thanks to Coco Shop as always, the main sponsor of this event. This is going to be the first ever YouTube celebrity kind of influencer fight night in the Middle East, as well as the first ever crypto-only access currency event on the planet. Like, this is the first time in history you can only access that event through cryptocurrency transactions off Coco Swap tokens. So check cocoswap.org, get those tokens, guys. I'm not telling you to buy it, but it's a great investment. I can tell you personally. So if you want a nice Christmas gift or Eid gift, invest now. Right guys, we're here with the main card. We're going to have a great event. We're going to start with some MMA bouts on the day, some pro boxing, then we're going to go into music. We've got live performances by Fat Joe, the legendary US rapper. We've got A Boogie, the Hoodie, and we've got Guru Randhawa, the hottest artist coming out of India right now. But the main attraction of the whole night is these guys here. These are the biggest influencers in the Middle East region. They're holding the fort in the region, and we've got to show a lot of respect to them because it takes a lot of guts to get in the ring, and these guys are coming out of their comfort zone, whether it's gaming or cars or whatever they're into. They're going to step in something they've never done before, and that takes a lot of guts. I've come from a fighting background, and for these guys to change their whole lifestyle up just for this event takes a huge lot of guts, and you all give a lot of respect for this because win or lose, it takes a warrior to get in there. So give a round of applause to these guys for even doing this event. These two guys have been putting a lot of content out there, got a bit physical the other day. We've got NNA Productions, representing us on the Middle East. We've got Slim, all the way from New York City, America, one of the biggest Arab influencers in the world. Slim coming from a big win against Fuzi in the last YouTube event internationally. I'll start with you, NNA. How do you feel being on such a big card and stepping up, and no disrespect to a bigger someone who's got a bit of a better reputation worldwide? This is a big step up for you, but it's giving you a lot of recognition because you took a fight many guys didn't want to take. A lot of the top influencers in the US turned this fight down. So what made you so confident to be on this fight?
His big nose. First of all, I want to thank everyone for putting this event together. This is a really big opportunity. And I had this dream since I was a little kid to get in a boxing ring, and finally it's happening. And I'm going to show the world what it's all about.
You have a lot of experience in martial arts or boxing. How's your camp been? What have you been doing to make sure you're in peak condition for this fight?
I've been training before this fight with my coach Paul. We've been going crazy every single day, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. training, getting up, no sleep.
Have you been training at 3 a.m.?
Sir, of course, that's what I'm going to do. All I'm going to say is he's going to be searching for his nose in the ring.
Yo, man, this man got a tattoo of the fight date on his arm. Like,
that's why I'm meeting you.
I question your decision. Like, does your mom know the shit you do, bro? He got,
You know,
he got
she-
July 30th tatted on his arm. Like, I really wonder when I knock him the fuck out, like, I really wonder like how you look at it every single day. Like, I'm
She knows that. She said make sure to
We're
not
live,
be
guys. There's some kids in here, so let's keep the profanities a bit down. I'll get over to you, Slim. Slim, you're kind of a veteran in the YouTube fighting world. You've boxed before. You've been training in places like Gleason's gym, like a very renowned, world famous gym. I know this guy's got no name, but sometimes you can't take everyone too lightly. Everyone who steps in the ring has a puncher's chance. Why are you so confident? Because I see you smiling since you've arrived. You're making fun, you're predicting a quick knockout. What makes you so confident?
Well, first things first, man. You know, I'm confident because like I'm not just the average YouTube fighter, man. I'm someone that's always been into boxing. You know, I've been watching boxing for years. I used to fly out to Vegas to watch a lot of the top fighters fight. You know, so like it's not like I'm not the average person. I understand boxing. You know what I'm saying? I understand how to use my weight, and I've been training for some time now. And I'm trained under a world champion, Saddam Ali, two-time national Golden Glove champion. He was a former world champion as well. So like I trained under him, and I'm learning from the best in New York City. So you know, that makes me so confident. And my last fight, I fought someone 20 pounds heavier than me, and I broke his nose. Imagine this guy is half his size. Imagine what I'm gonna do to him. I'm gonna snap him in half.
What did you mean, Fuzi?
You got ha 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 on your arm, but
That's what I'm gonna be laughing at on your
joke, bro. Yo,
I'll put this on your mouth. I'll put this on your mouth.
Tam, yo, let me tell you something. People are mad at me for fighting this kid, bro. But thing is, it's not my fault. The truth is that, you know when you go to a restaurant and you order food and there's nothing on the menu, like everything is sold out, and the only thing they got is like some rusty ass onions. That's what he is.
You're not even laughing.
You onions, but you smell like ass.
You're not even
You
laughing.
suck. And I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Look at that big nose. Your big nose.
Again, please, apologies for the profanities, guys. They're from another country, so they're getting used to the customs here.
That's all easy.
Let's go over to the co-main event.
Yeah.
This fight has got a lot of fan favorites talking. This fight has a lot of bad blood. And I'm not used to the content creators, world influencers, but I know this stuff's real. I've been backstage. They're almost throwing every time they're physical when they meet up. There's a lot of bad blood. They've both got boxing backgrounds, which makes this technically probably one of the best fighters on the card. You've got Walid on my right, fighting from the US and Iraq representing, and you've got Adam Saleh, one of the most popular Arab influencers probably in the last decade, representing Europe as well, and Yemen. Both from a great boxing background. Walid has got a golden gloves background, high amateur pedigree, so he's no slouch, he knows how to box. Adam's been boxing around the top amateurs in the circle for a long time, and I've personally watched them both train, so I was quite impressed because sometimes you see these influencers that throw haymakers, but these two guys are very clean-cut technique. Walid, sharks over to you. This is your first kind of on the big stage, put your name out there, you're get your influencer name on a bigger level. You'll pick the right opponent with Adam Saleh, because if you beat this guy, it takes you to a whole new height. You've got people like KSI calling at Adam Saleh. Whether they love him or hate him, he's the most spoken about guy on the card. There's a lot of hate out there, but what I always say is, as long as they're talking about you, you're still relevant. So William, what makes you so confident in taking this fight in the first place when we asked many guys and they all turned the fight down?
I'm more than confident that I'm gonna beat his ass. You know, it's easy work for me. I have one of the best coaches right here. He's training me, I'm training every day, working hard. I'm going 7 rounds, 12 rounds, easy work, you know? Look at him. The last fight he fought was rigged. That's first thing first.
We're gonna see how real this one is.
Let me fucking
We're gonna see how real this one is.
Shut up, let me keep talking. Let me talk. Okay? He doesn't even look in shape. His last fight, he looked in shape. He doesn't look in shape. He got chokes on him.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Trust me.
I'ma whoop your ass. I'ma humble you, bro. After this fight,
I'ma humble you.
more than it is right now. You don't understand what I can do, bro. You're gonna see in the ring. That's
What you doing shit.
Oh, you're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Walid, what have you been doing specifically? I know Coach Chill very well. He trains champions like Badu Jack, who's in the crowd today. Well, Badu Jack, 2-way world champions sitting there. So you're working with a guy who's trained professionals. What have you been working specifically? Because I know there's a lot of emotion, but sometimes bringing emotion to the ring can be a negative thing. How are you specifically training for Adam? Because we know he can box.
I'm training for a fight like any other fight, you know? He's not even a good boxer, he's a bum. I fought people 10 times better than him, you know what I'm saying? He's nothing. He's like a little kid to me. He might be older than me, that's it. That's the only advantage he got over me, if you want to call that an advantage. Well, he's heavier, I still hit harder, I'm faster, I'm more smoother. I'm gonna keep talking my shit.
You gonna see stars.
I talk the talk and I walk the walk. Watch, you gonna see on July 30th, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, I'm gonna stand on your head dancing, bro. You gonna fucking see. You gonna fucking see.
Emirates for loving Dubai. This wasn't me. This is like I can't control. Over to Adam Saleh, one of the biggest Arab influences in the world. KSI, all the top influencers going. He's been in the news negatively and positively for many years. He's got a background in influencer boxing. It's his first time fighting in this region, and it was very hard to match him for this fight because a lot of guys turned the fight down, and he was calling out quite all the bigger names in the world actually. But a lot of guys didn't want it because there was too much risk. So Adam, you hear Walid, he's very confident. He has a boxing background. He's fought amateur, golden gloves pedigree. He trains with professionals. You've got all the pressure, some people say, because you've got a name. He's up and coming. He has nothing to lose. How do you feel
He got
about
the
this?
pressure because I rigged my last fight, so we're gonna see how real this one is. We're gonna see. But first of all, I just want to thank Allah for putting me in this position to be in Dubai because, you know, it could have been anybody else here in Dubai. So I thank God. Second of all, I want to thank Tam Khan, TK Fight Night, Influence Me.A, Obeid, Coco Swap. If it wasn't for them, this event would not be happening. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Also, I want to thank I want to thank Numerous Stars. I want to thank Numerous Stars. Without her, you would have no clout. Literally no clout would not be here. So huge shout out to Numerous Stars. Thank you so much.
You should have fucking talked.
I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. Man, sit your ass down. You don't get knocked out. Sit down, baby. You don't get knocked out. Bro, you got power. You just speak.
You got nothing. You got nothing. Your
Shut
boy was
up,
stuck in
little
your
chihuahua.
ears.
He's a chihuahua.
Your boy was stuck in your
Little chihuahua
ears.
barking. He just barks. He's a dog. He just barks.
You gon' see.
Chihuahua.
I'm gonna make your
I'm gonna knock you the F out.
Guys,
everything.
just inform you guys.
Put you to sleep.
I'm gonna fucking show you what's up, bro.
Guys, No Stars is probably the biggest YouTuber in the region, and that's Walid's sister on his shirt. So for all of you who knew, that's why it's a bit personal, but this is a content creator game. So without further ado, we're going to go to the main event. The reason why this card was built, we had this vision 2.5 years ago. We were building this, then COVID hit, then we were going to do it in Saudi. Anyway, for other reasons, this was the right time. Coco Swap came on board. We had the greatest sponsor on earth who've supported us from day one. The main event and the man which this whole event was built around, probably the biggest influence in the UAE's history. Because of this guy, you have all these other influences, and if they don't like that, that's a fact. All these other people who've come in the region, I never knew, I only knew Money Kicks, and he's really paved the way for the Arab social media. He's the guy you see on CNN sleeping with lions, driving Lamborghinis at 7 years old. So this kid's known, and because of him, this is all here. But then you've also got Anas Al-Shaib, who's a huge Arab superstar in his own right. Huge following. This guy, every post, guys, every post we post, maybe 300-400 comments are from his fans. He's like, the algorithms, everything is insane. His following is so strong. I've never seen something like it. The guy's got a huge following. He's confident. He took the fight with no hesitation, which I respect. So these two are the main event of the card. They've got a lot of bad blood. There's a lot of smack talk. But again, let's go over to Anas first. Have we got an Arabic translator in the house? Yeah. Anas, can you just, what made Anas take this fight? Knowing he's not from a boxing background, it was quite late notice. What made him take this fight against Russia?
أنا بدي أحكي كلمتين.
He was just want to say 2 words.
إنه الفلوس لا تصنع مقاتل.
Money doesn't make a fighter.
وراح أخلي راشد بسيارتي وأروح للمستشفى.
He's gonna make Russia go to the hospital with his own car.
22 يوم تدريب بس.
Just 22 days of training.
وبس.
And that's it.
أنا كلام مش يعني أنا فعل مش كلام.
How can I say that? It's all about action. It's all about actions.
And Anas, what have you been doing to train for this fight? How's your training? I know you brought your coach from Jordan, Isaiah, and how's your preparation going? You look like you've lost weight, you're in shape. How are you feeling for this fight? You've got your bling on, your Louis Vuitton bag, you look ready.
أنا بتدرب باليوم مرتين.
You train twice a day. That's it.
راح أدعس عليه دعسة وقت الفايت بس. راح يدعس عليه
He's
دعسة.
gonna kill me in the fight.
So his prediction, if he gives a formal prediction to everyone, what's he promising on Friday the 30th, next week?
انه من اول دقيقه راح اخلص 11 تخليص.
First minute. He's gonna finish him in first minute, 1 minute.
احكي لهم هذا الكلام بمصر راح اعتزل السوشيال ميديا كلها.
If he didn't win, he's gonna like quit all the social media stuff.
Okay, over to Rashid. Rashid, that's AK Money Kicks, the main event tonight. Our first press conference just to launch this event, we were mainstreaming all the media outlets, literally internationally and here. It was crazy, just the hype for this fight because of this kid. From celebrities messaging, Logan Paul flew to Dubai the last few days just to welcome, wish him good luck. So it just goes to show how famous and big his name is. Rashid, there's a lot of pressure on you being a main event, and this is built around you, so you're the hometown favourite. You're going to have all the VIPs in Dubai coming to watch you. How does that pressure like feed you? Does that put you under pressure? Does it make you more nervous? Or how do you feel coming to the ring knowing that everything's on your shoulders?
No, I feel good. I'm fighting in my hometown. I have the best coach, Hassan, training me. Inshallah, I'll be ready. I'm already ready. I'm gonna knock him out inshallah in the first round, inshallah.
And how have you been training specifically for this fight? I know I've seen you in there's a famous, amazing gym called TK MMA I've heard about. And I heard you train there, but what are you doing specifically for boxing? I heard you sparring a lot. You're really trying to experience the real fight. You're not just running around getting fit. You've actually stepped in the ring with real professionals and trying to feel how it is to be sparring. So I know a lot of guys hit pads on social media and it's all good, looking good on the camera, but sparring until you're in the ring is a different game.
Yeah, I've been sparring, getting my ass whooped in the gym, can't lie, with Hassan and his students. They're all Russians, they're crazy. And I've been sparring without headgears and just being ready, because some people like him, they get scared to get punched, you know, in sparring. And look at his trainer, it looks like a buddy trainer.
راشد بالفايت.
يلا بنشوف.
So Rasha, what's your prediction for this fight? Because I mean, even Fat Joe's flying out because you're moving all the media. What's your prediction? Are we going to have a surprise? Are you going to have some special? Are you going to come out in a camel? The rumors are camels for the ring. Like, what are we going to expect? And what's your prediction for the fight against Anas on Friday the 30th?
My prediction is I know he's going to be scared to enter the ring. He tried to pull out. As you can see, the knee.
He's saying he's gonna piss on you in the fight.
There's no pissing, guys. It's boxing, please. Let's leave that to the bedroom later. If you're into that kinky stuff.
He's weird, man. I'm gonna win inshallah and take his girl too.
He said he's gonna take your whole family.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. On that note, guys, listen. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Okay, guys, we're going to do face-offs now. So I'm going to move the stools. We're going to do quick photo opportunities. We've done face-offs. Remember, to get tickets for this fight. Wait. To get tickets for this fight, Coco Swap tokens you need. There's 3 different categories, so go to the Coco Swap website or tkfightnight.com, and that's as easy as that. If you cannot make the fight internationally, we've got pay-per-view, $9.99, great bargain to watch the whole entire event, backstage access and more. So guys, give us a few seconds, we're going to move the stools, and we're going to do a few photo ops, face-offs, and then we'll call it a day, and then if you want to do pictures with the guys after, you can, okay? So give us a minute.
Let's go, champ.